I am doing a call for testing, and this one for early opportunities to test WordPress 6.5. So, and that is right here. I will go through and test what is mentioned. So, a couple of things. This is that I'm using the beta tester plugin to get a really early version of WordPress 6.5. Okay, so testing instructions, we're going to then in the templates area here, appearance editor, select templates in the templates, and we'll manage the templates here. And this whole section is very new. This is kind of like a grid layout area. So one thing I noticed right away is that the bulk edit checkbox is missing, but I figured out that I have to actually hover over it to have it show up. So when I do like this, I see it kind of shows up here in the top. So I'm kind of mixed in having that invisible and show up on hover like these other buttons, and I don't know, I'm not sure about that, if the buttons should always show or not. Okay, so let's see what to do here. We can go into bulk edit, sort by grid, and we will see a grid of the various templates, and these are very much the same. All archive, blog, home, index, and it's added through 2024. It says author here. There's a lot of hoovering I see here to get information. It's not clear right away. How does one know to actually hoover this over here? Description, confirmation. Should there be like a confirmation? Should there be more information, less hoover and just more directly added? That is question shows up for me. So here we just have the various templates, and this actually looks pretty nice having it in grid mode. Okay, so we're going to add a new template and select view options button, view option icon, view options is to okay, so here are view options. Okay, let's just kind of check out the different things here. I will then select then the index template, and we're going to go back again, and I need to just click back. So it does not show a preview. It seems like it automatically goes back into table view, even if I last had it in grid view. And okay, we can change the fields under here. Under fields, we can choose different things. We turn off description, and let's go back into table, and let's see what else we can do here. We can do a preview. It will show the thumbnail here on the side, so that's nice. If I leave this page, I'm guessing they will just reset to default instead of just keeping the view I had. Here I can choose how many on the page, sort by template or on author. So there's a lot of good information here. Also filtering list. And let's try this to, for instance, 10. And then we see a smaller list. 1 or 2 pages here. So, and then we add a filter. So, okay, there is a filter thing here. Author, how about WooCommerce? We get filtering by WooCommerce. But this seems kind of similar to what we can do over here, but this is another kind of filtering then. Condition is not, oh, this is interesting. How about is not what? Is not WooCommerce? Okay, so reset author, not sure what that is. How about going to 2024? And we see then 24. So this is kind of interesting how the filtering works. We'll just reset the filter then. And let's see what's next on this list. Okay, so we're going to do a search for full width. Full width. So there is no full width template then, so it will not show up. Okay, so let's go into patterns and look at patterns. So this is really nice, the manage template area, a lot of opportunities there. Okay, we're going to go to patterns. So basically we see all the patterns, and here is similar to what we saw with manage templates. Sort by fields, sync status, and let's see what kind of what we have here. How about synced? That is kind of like a reusable block. So these and our reusable block here. And how about we just duplicate in touch? I don't want it synced, so that means how about in touch copy? I don't know which category that is in today. So if it is in a category, I don't know. How about just gonna duplicate? So we have then the get in touch with me, and this is crammed up in the corner here, no padding. So all patterns, and let's go into sync status synced, and in touch. Here's the in touch copy. I thought I had turned off the sync. There's no option here to turn off sync. It should be an option here to turn off the sync, but it looks like it's not. I'll delete this, and I'll do a duplicate, turn off sync, in touch copy, and let's see if it is actually, it says non-sync there. And let's go back into patterns, all patterns, and go and look for not sync then. Okay, so we have then the in touch not synced. Okay, so there's a lot of patterns in here. So will this then show up at last as last pattern? And not sure. How about page 7? And here I can choose page 1, so this is helpful. Sort by, how about new rows? I would like to sort patterns by new here. Reset filters. The newest pattern should show up in top. I'm not sure what the order is here, a default order. Sort by title. How about sort by, I cannot find the one I added, so we'll just kind of skip that. I think it's called in touch. So we have in touch copy here. So I actually made I actually did it correctly then. So I did a duplicate and just turned off sync, and then we have the in touch copy here, both of these. So I said in touch copy, it should at least be copy 2 or something like that. But okay, but it works. Okay, so let's look at pages. And here is then various pages listed, and manage all pages should be the same here. And let's see if we can just add what information can be added. How about grid? So we have to see then all for now also for pages. And let's just sort this by draft, or maybe I can do that over here. Here I can sort by date. I just want to sort by date. Sort by date. How about oldest or newest date in the top? It looks like this is then by might be yeah, the newest in the top, it looks like. And sort by, I want to sort by date and ascending, yeah. So we have then the oldest in the top now, date, status, author, sort by date. Okay, so this looks good. How about draft? Okay, let's go here and do status draft, and we'll see which of these are in draft mode. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, we're going to create a new post. Okay, one thing I noticed, actually the main reason why I'm making this video, or started to make it, is that we'll go into templates here, and how about just do a single post, for instance. So I click into it, and when I click here, and if I want to, oh, that's good, because another test I did, it forced me to go into focus mode. Focus mode actually had a black border around this area, so this is not forcing me to do so. That's nice. How about we'll just do all archive and click in the top here. So that's fine, that works fine. If I do an edit, then it will go into focus mode. So that gives me the option, so that's good. Focus mode is basically edit. This is focus mode. So this is kind of like responsive design without any design controls. It just kind of shows what it would look like, the header at different, if it was responsive. But we can't, there is no responsive controls in WordPress yet, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay, so I believe that is kind of like it. Oh yes, let's look at revisions, which is really nice. I believe that's under styles, or let's see here. Here is revisions. So here we have the overview of revisions. So this is really nice, and not much of change here at all. It looks like I just saved a bunch of times, but there is no changes. So that means these are actually all the same, but if I click save multiple times, it will just kind of show it here, independent of changes. That's what it looks like. And okay, the font library, we can go to typography, and there's this manage fonts here. This is not obvious that it's a button. They're working on maybe carrying a button here on the bottom. Fonts, library, there's not a lot to choose from here. I was expecting some kind of Google fonts, or somewhere I can choose other additional fonts. So this is, I have to upload my own font. Maybe go to Google Font or somewhere else, download a font and upload it here. Yeah, so this is beginning of a font library, say that way. Only I'm missing to see additional font types I can choose from. And so, and there's also additional CSS area here where I actually added some CSS. This kind of work is kind of tricky. It adds in here, I smooshed it up to here because it added some extra space characters, invisible characters, so it did not pick up the CSS, so the CSS did not work. I think that's it for now. Thank you.